The racial and ethnic achievement gap within the United States has long since been a phenomenon where white students are outperforming their African American, Latino peers. There is a link between poverty and the achievement gap as well, but in my presentation of the critical issue, it is my position to support that the school system, primarily early education, is doing something or making strides to narrow that gap, and in addition that they're able to do that alone. So in order to support that position, I will highlight programs such as Head Start. I know for a fact that here in Pinellas County we have a wonderful Head Start program that reaches out to students across Pinellas County and provides them with a free early education program, as well as free lunch and meals. And in addition to that, they have community outreach partners who help to work with the families in order for them to find resources throughout the community in order to improve their skill set, improve their family's lifestyle, and potentially gain resources to the services they need, like things such as health insurance, hot meals, food stamp assistance. So the Head Start program is a federally funded program, but I know for a fact, because I'm a former Head Start employee, that here in Pinellas County we do have a wonderful Head Start program that is reaching out to students of all nationalities, cultures, races, but primarily focused on impoverished areas and working to narrow the gap of achievement, and starting with children who are in fact very young. There have been several initiatives set forth by the government at a federal level in order to make improvements within our school systems. Many have heard the words where tests are perceived as biased, or perhaps maybe only catering to a certain population. Steps are being made to improve those standardized testings, so children are able to make achievements. We have several students within our classrooms who are speaking or learning to speak English as a second language, so those ELL students already are behind their peers because they are coming from homes where the primary language is not English. So there is a challenge there. Many of those students, and I can speak from experience that many of my adult friends who English is not their primary language, they do have trouble in testing situations because they first must absorb the material, translate the material, formulate their answer in their native language, and then in turn translate that back to English in order to formulate an answer. And studies have shown that young children are in fact doing the same, so now it's taking them longer to provide a response, or maybe they're experiencing frustration because they are younger. So on the forefront of that, schools are prepared to deal with that, where they have a large focus on their English language learning population within the school system. So throughout my presentation, and as I go on to support my debate with regards to my critical issue, my position will be that the school system and in fact educators and public policy is in fact doing their part in order to support and narrow the achievement gap within communities across the United States.